Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, it has been a hot second since I've been here with you, and I am so excited to be back. There are quite a few things that I have to share with you today, and the first is just to say welcome back. Welcome back. I guess this is a welcome back for me and a welcome back for you and us combining our presence in this moment. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge how much we have been through recently. I don't know about you, but I have been feeling the waves of energy rising, especially in the past couple of weeks. And I know there's a lot of talk of Scorpio season being here and that having a role to play. But what I know to be true is that a lot is shifting on planet Earth, and it has been for quite some time now. And it feels like it's speeding up, and the intensity is speeding up and growing bigger as well. So it's been a couple of years now that I feel like I've been deeply connected and consistent with YouTube and with my connection with you here on this platform. It's been a lot, and I attribute that to a few things. One is I've been through a lot on this platform. I've been documenting my life journey and all these different shifts and changes and experiences that I've been through for, I feel like it's 7 years or so now. And a couple years ago, with the main shift in my diet being like one of the leading leaders for the vegan lifestyle, and then shifting my diet for health reasons to a more animal-based diet, that stirred the pot a lot. And, you know, there were hundreds of videos made about me, just people projecting their perspectives and viewpoints on everything, on who I am as a person, my character, my values, my morals, like intentions, all the things. And it was a lot, especially for a very sensitive soul like myself. I didn't know what was coming with that transition, and it really really impacted me. And the past couple of years have been me withdrawing a bit more and kind of having much more of a private life and doing a lot of healing to work through everything that I went through. It's been a lot. So there's that. I noticed that over the past couple of years there was a high level of self-censorship that happened within me, that took place within me, that I put upon myself after going through what I went through. And I know that's how it had to go. Like, I needed to come back into my own self, my own reality outside of this virtual community and all of everyone's perspectives, and I needed to reconnect with me. That's what I've been doing. Very heavily, like down the rabbit hole of healing and connecting with myself. And it's been a lot. It's been deep, and it's been beautiful and empowering. So there's that I just want to name, that yes, as well as I've navigated everything and I've received that reflection from so many of you, is like, wow, you really navigated that with grace and composure and confidence. And yes, I feel like looking back in hindsight, I did the best that I possibly could, and I'm sensitive, and yeah, I know that all had to happen the way that it meant to, and I feel like I'm returning now with so much more grounding and inner stability, so much more. And then there's also the shifts that have been happening on Earth. My perspective, my truth is that the energy has been rising, and what this journey has been like for me, maybe you can relate, is that it's like all of these shadows, all of this past conditioning, all of these patterns have been coming to the surface to be seen, for me to be present with them, and for me to accept and love those parts, the conditioning, and allow it to dissolve, so that I can rise into more of my soul essence without all that conditioning, all the patterns, all the shadows like covering it up like a shell. So it's been so interesting for me. Like there's been so many times in the past couple of years that I'm like, oh, I really long to share and document as openly, as consistently as I used to. And what I've noticed is that years ago, my journey was very much on the physical plane with like nutrition and exercise and journaling and going into mindset too. But I was documenting a lot of like external physical things, and the past couple of years for me have been very internal. Like I said, working through those patterns, working through the conditioning, healing. And the reality is like I've had to do that in privacy. Yeah, I guess I just want to name that as like, oh, I've had so many bursts of like, I know that other people are going through something so similar and I want to be a voice and I want to share and like let everyone know we're in this together. And so many times that I was like, okay, I'm going to turn on the camera. Okay, I'm going to share this. I was bumping up against this resistance, which was teaching me like, no, this is your journey. Like this is your experience to go through in the safe container of my like off the screen reality. And here I am today because I finally feel ready to like do this thing again in a whole new way. And to kind of point to the title of this video of I'm so done and this is a turning point. One thing that I've realized so clearly is that Instagram is not the platform for me. Me and Instagram, we're just not meant to be like in this long-term relationship. For me, like having this app on my phone that's literally designed to keep you hooked and addicted, it just doesn't work for me. Like I said, I'm a sensitive person. I also have the tendency to go towards like all or nothing and like addictive tendencies. There are so many times that I'm like, okay, I'm taking the day off, I'm taking the weekend off, I am taking a week off, I'm taking a month off of Instagram, and every time it's so healing for me. And it brings me back to experiencing this actual life, like this life, right? I kind of visualize the internet, the interweb as this like, it's hard to put into words. It's more of a felt sense of like, okay, this is the physical reality where I am. This is my actual life. And then there's this like thing that's just like in the air that connects us all. And there's this like online virtual community that also exists, but it's not real. And I'm just done with creating stories on Instagram, sharing things, creating art, reposting things that I resonate with, sharing bits and snippets of my life, and it's gone after 24 hours. Yes, I can save like a certain amount to highlights, but it's like, it's just gone. Whereas YouTube, I have this whole library and diary of everything, of all of those special moments that I've captured to reflect on myself and for you to see and for us to go back to at any point in time, for me to share with people like, oh, I've made a video on that, let me send it to you. I just feel like this is my platform. Like this is where it all started. This is where it all took off. This is like something else that's interesting is like over the past few years, as I've been less present on YouTube and more present on Instagram, I've received so many messages of like, oh my gosh, you have supported me so much. I love your videos. Like I've been watching your YouTube videos for X amount of years. And it's so interesting because rarely anybody ever says like, your Instagram is what like helped me change my life, or your Instagram is what helped me like leave this toxic relationship and make this new shift in my life that has benefited me and like change the trajectory of my life. And so I just take note of that. I kind of like store it in the file cabinet in my mind, and I'm like, interesting. Yeah, like this YouTube is the platform for me. And I've also been diving deep into the gene keys and human design. I'm gonna link the gene keys information down below because I've spent like 10 to 15 hours diving deep into like reading and understanding and interpreting my own personal chart. And it has been so healthy and helpful for me to have these reflections and confirmation of like the uniqueness that I hold based on where I was born, my birth date, time, all that. One of the specific things, well, there's a lot, And I think I want to make a whole nother video on this. I know that I do, because I think you guys would really enjoy going into that with me. But one of the things is that I'm meant to use my voice. I am meant to speak. My voice and my frequency through the voice is one of my gifts. And so that goes hand in hand with this platform for me. I also know that I shared like a year ago, at this point, maybe a little bit less, a poll of like, hey, would you guys rather me stay on YouTube or would you rather me start a podcast? Most of you said YouTube because you also appreciate the visual, getting to watch my life experience and see me and I guess certain mannerisms like as I'm sharing. And one of the things that I learned from human design recently is that one of the unique gifts that I contribute to the world is through vision, is through visual appeal and aesthetics, not in a shallow sense, but actually like adding beauty to this world, seeing the beauty, showing the beauty of this world. And that one really got me. I was like, wow, this makes a lot of sense, because my home environment and like all of the things that I create digitally, like my website and past ebooks and like anything, I just have this tendency to like, I really care about the visual, and it feels so fun and like in flow for me to, yeah, speak and create visually, like design, aesthetics, the vibe, right? The vibe, the feeling, and it has a frequency to it. So I guess this is me anchoring into this platform and saying I'm so fucking done with Instagram. Like, it just makes no sense to me. I actually don't feel like it adds any value to my life. There's so many parts of Instagram, especially like the main thing is just having this app that's designed for addiction. I'm like, dude, I need so much less stimulation to connect to my soul essence. And with YouTube, I can carry my camera around and vlog for 1 day a week or 2 days a week, and then have like sit down videos like this. And outside of this interaction with the camera with you, I'm living in this actual reality. I'm not caught up in the interweb. And then I get to connect with you through comments or through messages or emails, and I get to go through the whole editing video process, which again is so fun and creative for me. And it's here. It lives in this library, and I can always go back. And I was watching some of my old videos recently. One of them was the video called, I think it was called What I Wish I Said a Long Time Ago, or Something I Wish I Said a Long Time Ago. It was the hour-long video that I made a few months after my dietary shift, just like addressing all of the things that people were saying and assuming and projecting. And where am I going with this? I don't know, just, I love YouTube. I love making videos, and I love having this outlet and connection with you. And I'm ready. I'm ready to bring this back, like I said, in a whole new way. I'm ready to share about what I've been experiencing in the past few years, and then also in this present moment, in this season of life. I'm excited to share like a deep dive life update with you, covering like relationships and diet and physical health and mental health and emotional health and energetics and energy work. I know that there have been so many questions of like, what is energy work? What is the type of energy work that you do? And for those of you who don't know, I've been seeing a energy healer or like intuitive counselor. There's kind of no word to describe like what it is, but I'm excited to dive deep into the modalities that I've been learning over weekly sessions for the past 2.5 years. It's literally changed my life, and I'm so excited to share it with you. And then also I'm excited to do freaking what I eat in a day videos. Like, it's been so long, and I'm finally over the hump of like self-censoring and being like, I should shy away from this topic. It's like, no. Honestly, one other thing I'm excited to share is like tips for transitioning out of a certain diet and transitioning into a new diet. And also like the social thing of like friends and family seeing you as the vegan at Thanksgiving and things like that. I've never talked about that, and I feel like it could be really supportive. So yeah, and then I want to do like a minimalism update and like just bring you into my life again. I'm so excited to get back into this, like delete Instagram from my phone and just like carry around my vlog camera again like I used to. and share all the things, share workout videos, like, yeah. And I'm also curious what you guys are interested in seeing. I'm gonna open the comment section for this video. I've had the comment section turned off for a while now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it open. I'm kind of gonna feel that out intuitively. I'm gonna just set the vision. I'm gonna set the vision and set the frequency for this new round of YouTube, this new chapter, this new season, that it's gonna be all about love. It's gonna be all about conscious communication, open communication, like being open-minded and really getting with the fact that, like, I'm human, you're human, we're on the same team and we can learn from each other. Like, no more dissonance, no more disconnection. This season is about unity. This season is about harmony. This season is about collective growth. So it's not me against you. It's not you against me. That's the vision I'm setting for the comment section. Yeah, just to anyone who's like not actually here for the videos, or you're just here to like do a thumbs down and like do the comment thing, just like don't even waste your time being here. That's the boundary that I'm setting. So we'll see what happens with the comment section. I am gonna leave it open here. I wanna connect with you. I wanna like have this reunion with you. I also might be doing Vlogmas this year as a way to like just really kick this off again. I'm most likely going to be spending the month of December back in Hawaii. Finally, it's not locked in yet. I'm not sure, 100% sure about Vlogmas, but I'm feeling that. I'm like, a video every day, I feel like would be really good for me, and it would also be really powerful for us to reconnect and like really just like get this started again. So that's what I have to share with you today. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. It's been a long time coming. We've been going through it, fam. And yeah, let me know anything that you have to share in the comments below. Let me know what you've been going through. Let me know what you're excited to see on this channel. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting. Ah! I'm back! Fuck yes, I am back. Alright, loves, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video very, very soon.